A single incident of a man being pushed out of the passport office meant nothing on its own. But in the context of development and progress, the video opened a national conversation about equal access to vital services.
It speaks to the availability of accessible buildings in the city, period. That is a challenge that we have.
Jeremiah Norbert believes that buildings in St. Lucia, and more importantly in Castries, need to be more accessible to the disabled if basic business and government services like passports are going to be available to everyone.
There is a need for everybody to have a passport, and which means we expect majority of St. Lucians to one day have to go to the immigration office to either apply or renew their passport. And this calls for an accessible building. I have my own issues. I have my own gripes about the current building. I've been there myself, and I had my own challenges accessing the top floor. I don't think that the building is fit for persons with disability because we don't have any lifts currently.
In a country where disabled people were traditionally propped up on a balcony or near a window, Norbert thinks the time has come to build a St. Lucia where disabled people have more independence and more value to society.
I know that the provisions being made to facilitate individuals at the bottom to avoid them from going up the stairs. But everybody wants to feel that degree or that sense of independence where I can go and do my stuff by myself.
The passport office was previously housed at the Lamar building on Bridge Street, but that office was infested with mold and had to be changed. This created new challenges.
Also understand how the passport office works. The infrastructure that is used for the printing of the passport and whatnot is very sensitive machinery. It is not something that you can just take overnight and shift there. It takes some time to move from one place to another. And we saw what happened when the move was happening. People were frustrated because they felt it was taking too long, and that was the building that was available at the time. But it speaks to the availability of accessible buildings in the city, period.
No matter how difficult it is to provide services like passports, however, Norbert thinks the chronic injustice to the disabled needs to be addressed.
It is unfair, and there is no running away from the fact that it is unfair that somebody is denied an opportunity to go and conduct his or her own business, not because they don't have the intellectual capacity, but because of accessibility. So I have a responsibility and a mandate to ensure that we look at some of the challenges and look at how we can address some of them. And one of the biggest challenges we have currently, apart from the economic viability of persons with disability, is accessibility, especially within the city circuit.
The minister says that St. Lucia is just beginning this journey, and there is no easy fix. It will be a long road to walk for people with physical impairments, but at least the conversation and the policy making have actually begun.